All right, moving on, the government is collecting about 24 billion shillings monthly in taxes and spending 21 billion shillings on fuel subsidies, making it unsustainable. Petroleum Principal Secretary AndrewKamau says this has drastically reduced tax revenue from petroleum products to a level where the government is barely collecting any tax from fuel.
The Treasury last week announced plans to gradually adjust fuel prices in a move aimed at eliminating the need for fuel subsidy. In the latest monthly pump price review, the cost of a litre of super petrol, diesel and kerosene all went up by 9 shillings. Without the subsidy, a litre of super petrol would in Nairobi be retailing at 184 shillings and 68 cents, diesel 188 shillings and 19 cents, while kerosene at 170 shillings and 37 cents.
In countries that is happening, when we look at what the prices are elsewhere, they are on the way to 200. But in Kenya, for the last 1 year, we've managed to keep the prices as they are.
The Petroleum PS reiterated the government's position that Fuel Stabilization Fund is unsustainable in the long term. Through the kitty, the government has managed to keep the pump prices low over the last 1 year, but at the expense of other government programs that need funding.
Feasible. What it means is that other programs that should have been funded through the exchequer, for example, pesa za wazee, jamii, free school education, conclusion of roads that needed to be built, affordable housing, healthcare, all these things are going to suffer.
On Tuesday, President Uhuru Kenyatta signed the second supplementary budget that has earmarked 49.2 billion shillings for the fuel subsidy kitty. This is in addition to the 34 billion shillings allocated to the fund in the first supplementary budget. Kamau says the government collects about 24 billion shillings on petroleum products monthly and spends 21 billion shillings on subsidizing fuel.
Pretty much getting your fuel tax-free in Kenya.
The latest data from Petroleum Institute of East Africa shows that Vivo Energy, the retailer of Shell fuel products, has dominated the market share at 17.1% and local petroleum sales, followed by its rival Total Energies and Ruby's.
The top 5 oil marketing companies, which are Vivo, Total Energies, Ruby's, Ola Energy, have maintained their positions. There's been an increase in growth in most of them.
On dollar shortage, NCBA Group Managing Director John Gashora acknowledged the demand-supply gap in the FX market attributed to the rise in commodity prices, but the supply of dollars remains on track with historical trends.
Elections, we usually have this problem. And after elections, the problem goes away, because after election, the risks disappear, election risks disappear, and therefore investors are more willing to invest in the country.
Gashora, however, noted the need to make it more valuable to hold the shilling vis-a-vis the dollar. Caroline Jenga for Lunchtime News.